Hey everybody, my name is Joe. Welcome back to SNES's Life. Today I'm going to be playing Timeslip. Taking a look at the cover art here. If you asked me to compare this to someone or something else that I have a vague knowledge of, I would guess that this is probably like Flashback, right? Or Out of This World. It reminds me of those covers. There was lots of blues and purples in those, if I recall, and those are cinematic platformers. So here we got a guy floating through time, apparently. We got a sundial, a couple of watch faces, a mirror with clouds, a moon. Doesn't really tell you what this is about, other than probably a time traveler. Monkey! Do 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 do. Have a look at the back of the box here, though, and then back of the box is where it becomes clear. Yes, Dr. Gilgamesh. You are, apparently, the eponymous Dr. Gilgamesh. You are all that stands in the way of the reptilian shapeshifters and their time portals. So you have to go back in time and stop the reptiles from killing the humans of old so that you can save Earth. And over on the right, we get 4 screenshots, per the usual, which actually is very reminiscent, in my opinion, of Contra from the looks of it. So top left, we got a dude standing on a platform with a bunch of burned out and smashed buildings. He's holding a gun. Top right, you get that again, dude holding a gun, and this time there's some giant snake-looking fire-breathing thing, which that's the Contra feels right there. Bottom left, I'm guessing that's you on a hover bike, maybe? Because blue uniform matches, and then looks like some robots maybe flying at you. So there is a vehicular stage, mayhaps. And on the bottom right, we're in ancient Egypt fighting apparently Anubis, who is enormous, and honestly the most entertaining looking part of those 4 screenshots is the giant Anubis. So, I don't know. No manual. Big surprise there. There was a game fact, though, so I get that much. I at least know how to control the damn thing. So B is your jump. A will lock your position and start firing so that you can then turn your gun and aim in all the directions. Y will fire on the move. X is your special weapon. L and R cycles your weapons. And that's it. That's what we know. Vic Takai made the game. I don't know a damn. I know we've played other games by Vic Takai, but I don't really remember much of them. Where's my remote? Oop. And although everything on the box is blue, your guy's wearing a green suit here. The planet Tiamat. And then the 5-headed dragon from D&D. Full rift in space-time. Earth. Applying before man, the weaponry is advanced. Sending some reptiles back in time, apparently. That's a very Terminator-esque feel. Hey, Goober, how are you this evening? Checking out some Timeslip. Five different time zones of Earth history. We got this. I expect to die a lot here. I'm not the best at Contra-style games. I'm not the best at games, period, but... That's a rough piece of pixel art right there. Shangus, how's it going? Egypt. Going back in time to fight some reptiles who were trying to take over Earth before we advanced weaponry. There is a high scoreboard. Interesting. Okay. Let's play this game. See what she looks like. It's going good. Damn those reptiles. Damn you! You dirty apes. Target. Medieval. We're going medieval first. What are all you guys up to this evening, other than working? Oh. Why does it look like my gun is in the shape of a phallic thing? Ooh, that's a piss poor jump. Oh, there's the alien. I just instant died. Oh shit. Planning out reorganization of my basement. The animation's a bit chippy. A bit chippy? Only a bit chippy? It's probably more than a bit chippy. I don't think that's the animation. I think that's my capture card being shitty again. I think it's time for, I think it may be time for me to invest in a new capture card. God damn it. It's been acting funky the last little while here. Oh, for God's sakes. Apparently I'm gonna die a lot. Or just miss that jump anyway. Another one I've never seen. Looks like Poor Man's Contra, and the hit location is iffy. You can see the link for the one I use. It's done me well a few times this stream. I know a few others use it. Yeah, I just... You know, this capture card served me well for the few years I've had. God damn it. I am not going to make that jump. I mean, I will eventually, I guess. But... I pressed the fucking jump button. Wow, awesome. This is it. This is where I get stuck. It's like first level. Can't do it with this equipment. Well, I made it at least. And I agree, Zardoz. It definitely looks like a poor man's Contra. What the? Oh. Ah, God, it hurts me just. Jesus. Interesting. Apparently, it's stepping on me doesn't hurt me. Ah! What the f... man? At least it gives you a bunch of lives to start the game, because I've died like 4 times already. Really? Why? Why does it have like a million freaking things? That took a lot of effort to beat that first section. Hello, and I should have been when I realized that the dots on the wall I carried were meant to be ladder rungs and not just the game saying you can climb this. I got nothing wrong. Poor versions of games. I prefer the poor man's God of War on the PS2 to the actual God of War. The original versus the PS4? I know nothing about God of War. I mean, I've seen the game, obviously, but... What the hell? What the f... Just reboot the NES game. I had way more fun with it. So many reasons I hate games, and yet we still play them constantly. Cross complete. No redeeming features too. The double jump mechanic. Beyond jank for precision platforming. Peebs, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Assuming you're not a bot. Yeah, I'm going to just a regular jump in this jank for platforming now. Better be something worthwhile down this hole. Peebs. Peebs, you're not a bot. You're chatting. Amazing. I get so many bots in here anymore. I'm guessing that's some kind of invulnerability shield. Okay. I'll take it. That was an easy. Oh, not an easy boss. Stop. I died. Again. Stuff. This really? Ah, Jesus. Just kill me. Just trying to brute force my way through it. What the hell? There was no indication that I could climb this wall. Man down. I'm dead, Jenks. Toast. Mission failure. Oh dear. Slide backwards here. Let's see. Oh, I missed quite a bit of chat here. Least favorite mechanics. Still never played God of War. How's the old time slip going? Peeps, you can see how it's going. I just died. Don't forget. Let's see. Wiz, the mechanic can literally go fucking off forever. That's some hatred for God of War. 3 points. RNG episode. Dragon. The dragon is a big jerk. Who's that? Well, not around God of War anytime I can. A thread that pops up. I approve. I'll follow later. But 1, 2, and 3, and working my way through 2018. No, I haven't got a fair shake. Okay, this report finished so I can slack and watch Joe die. Well, I'm dead. In case you need manuals, I do happen to run the SNES manual archive. Is this one in there? Because I've downloaded an awful lot of game manuals. And I didn't see this one. Now, that doesn't mean that it isn't in there. Or maybe I mean, I haven't looked in a while. I downloaded like every manual I could a couple of years ago when I started this shit. Let's see. Fish and Mail. God of War uses this. There's other games too. I just hate it. Also, sad I missed Tony Miller's soccer. SNESmanuals.com. I will have to have a look at SNESmanuals.com at some point. Actually, you know what? If I don't type that now, I'm not gonna remember it. So let me put that in. SNESmanuals.com. Sweet. SNES Manual Archive. That's bookmarked. I have a lot of manuals. But this one is not one I have. Let's see. How many do I have sitting still? I have a folder with 298 manuals in it. So, but I will definitely keep your thing bookmarked, please, Peeb. I'm only missing 28 English manuals. Son of a gun. Sweet. Well, that's good to know. So I will start coming to your website from when I don't have a manual already. Let's see. Timeslip have any cheat codes just for funsies? Use while playing the game. Infinite lives and bullet. Psh, who doesn't want it? Use while playing the game. Duly noted. Let's see if the cheat codes work. Yeah, it does. We're gonna go through the game now. Infinite lives, baby. Doesn't help if I jump off the hole, right? Whee! Still upset about the capture card being janky, though. Hit me. It doesn't matter anymore. Yes, it will be handy for me, Monkey. I concur. Need a Super Tennis manual? I think I've got a loose one kicking around. Thank you much for asking. I did have a Pocky Rocky manual. I would say you could probably sell the Pocky Rocky manual for a good amount of money regardless. My remake looks real nice. They're remaking it? I didn't realize they were remaking it. I mean, Pocky Rocky's a good game. Hard as hell. But good. I heard Pocket Rocket. Silly high amount to buy now. If I left for 3 months, never got a single offer. One day someone just bought it at full price. That's the way freaking eBay is. Not terrible.
What is this game?
Timeslip. It's basically like a Contra clone. It's a run and gun.
Oh, hey, Zardoz. Stupid monkey, as usual.
I got a new guy in here tonight, Peebs. He runs SNESmanuals.com, which apparently he said he's only missing like 28 English manuals for scans. So that'll be real useful later.
I was about to say, you're definitely going to use that.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I've managed to dig up a fair chunk of them, but he's only missing 28. That's a lot. Anyway, yeah, this game's not terrible at all. I am cheating at this point.
I was about to say, it looks like it's pretty easy.
It's not. It's not super hard. I got to the boss of this area and it smoked me. Like, took like 9 of my lives or something ridiculous. But, yeah. It's a fine game. I probably would have taken 56, but that's what you do. Go for high mounts and accept off bargain. I think I listed 175. Someone bought it at that price. I was baffled, confused, and sad. That is sad. I just sold a broken Game Boy, an original gray DMG Game Boy. Half the screen is dead, and it's not repairable. Trust me, it's a dead half screen. And someone bought it for like $55. And I was impressed. I mean, you could spend 50 or 60 bucks and put an IPS in it, and that's fine. But I also have an original gray Game Boy that works, and so saw no reason to put an IPS in it myself. But for someone that's interested in throwing an IPS in it, it's great. Yeah, I'll beat the dragon this time. Did you figure out Fun Cheese and Tony Miola? No, there's Fun Cheese and Tony Miola. I got, I played 2 full games of it. In the first game, I went scoreless, and then second game, I lost 1-0. Give ball to your goalie, stand there and wait for the game to end. That's pretty cheesy. What the? It's a thwomp. Wait, can I kill the spike ball? Kinda curious. I'm not curious enough to stand there and do it, but... Whee! Seriously, cannons? I guess this is the medieval level, right? Required Joe to have scored. When's Joey going back to school? He leaves tomorrow morning. I like when you lose in that game. All the players crowd around your ears in the rain. In which game? This game? Or in Tony Miola's soccer? That's a vicious soccer game if they crowd around your gravestone. Does it? I mean, what the hell? I'm cheetah bug eater. Damn, the bosses in this game got some serious health. Jesus, dude. Come on. How many bullets I gotta put into your dice? This is why I'm cheating. Because even if I was playing amazingly and just managed to dodge all this shit, apparently I'm going to shoot him for 5 years. Unless I'm supposed to be hitting him in the head, which I guess is a possibility. Obviously. That was it. Nope, still got to kill the body apparently. Jesus. Bit much. No, he won't join me for a game. His girlfriend's here. Far more interesting things to do. Or people. That's the case may be. Hey, we finished the first area. There ain't no bonus. I used all my weapons. Cretaceous. Oh, dinosaurs. What fun. I do love to kill some dinosaurs. Cadillacs and dinosaurs. There's a game that's worth playing. Oh, cool. Hover bike area. Now it really is a shmup. I like that you can switch the direction your guns are shooting, too. I did. In no way did that seem to indicate to me that I was gonna need to, like, thread a needle. I thought it was saying there was something in the middle of the screen that I was gonna run into, like a warning from, you know, like Battletoads Turbo Tunnel, where it's like flashing where the hurdle is at. Instead, apparently, it meant you have to go through this narrow gap. Also, what the hell is in the Cretaceous period has, Oh, for God's sakes. I am awful at this game. Whee! Jesus. Really? You're supposed to fucking survive any of this? No T-Rex, just a pterodon. That spits fire. I don't think that's how pterodons work. Of course, I guess maybe this isn't an actual dinosaur. This is one of the reptilian aliens, maybe. So... it's like he realized, like, I'm cheating. He's just gonna fly into me and kill me that way. I feel like this game would have taken an immense amount of effort to, like, get good at and not die every second. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs is an awesome game and show. Never read the comics. I never read the comics. And I barely remember the show. But man, it's a good beat 'em up. I do love a beat 'em up. I'd say beat 'em up, probably my favorite genre. Jesus. Huh. Look, it's fucking Snake Dinosaur again. Whoop! Jumped right down the hole. This would be an awfully boring level. I don't care for the boss fights. I think that's where this game's gonna firmly fall. Like, thus far I haven't actually minded any of the levels, but the boss fights are a bit lengthy for what you want them to be. Like, there's no reason a boss shouldn't take that much, in my opinion. Like, come on. You're supposed to be a fast, fun game. Instead, you're fast and fine right up to the boss, and then you're like, come on. Well, that's not true. The game throws a lot of shit at you on the screen. This is like a bullet hell. Almost as much as it is anything else. It's just constantly crap flying across the screen at you. A little much. This is the last game in this set of 5, so next week we'll start a new set of games. Let's see, week 58. Well, set 58 anyway. Ooh, ActRaiser 2 coming up. Lawnmower Man, I'm sure that'll be good. Yeah, not really. That's. We're back at Dinosaur Story. Total Carnage, which wasn't Total Carnage a Spider-Man game? Or am I thinking of something else? Harpies. Oh, yay, quicksand. That's what we want. What the hell? ActRaiser 2. The parts of ActRaiser 1 that no one cared about. Yeah, I have heard and seen that it is. This is the best boss right here. This was on the back of the box. It's just a giant Anubis. It's like Hulk Nubis. I love it. Just for how stupid it looks. Anyway, yeah, I've heard that ActRaiser 2 is hot shit. Like, ActRaiser 1 was amazing, and then they're like, yeah, let's just turn it into just an action platformer. We don't need any of the fun parts that, you know, people liked. It was a foolish choice. Snake, snake, oh, snakes. And a mummy. Oh, I like the sound. Oh. Whee! The hell? Oh, just get to the bottom of the shaft, you goon. Did I just like go to the wrong place or something? No. Dead for like the millionth time. I mean, no, the Ash Party weren't bad. They were fine, but they weren't as good an act. Two, they should have just called it something different. It was originally an arcade game. And wildly popular, so on release, people wanted the arcade game without the extra stuff. Hence, professional mode, ActRaiser 2. I didn't realize it was an arcade game. Although I guess that's not super shocking. Although I personally preferred the SNES with like the city building and everything else. Okay. ActRaiser 1 is like one of my favorite games. And specifically because of the city building part. Like, I always loved SimCity. And that part of ActRaiser just really appealed to me. You could probably make an entire game out of nothing but that first part. And I would happily play it. You can actually kill those doors. Probably not worth the effort, huh? Awful. There's nothing else like it. Yeah, there should be. There should be a lot of things like it because it was an excellent game. Whee. Boss room? Boss room. It's a tank. Okay. Whee! Didn't I just... Okay, sure. Why not? Bloop. People have tried, like Soul Seraph. What is Soul Seraph? I've never heard of it, but I'm now super tempted to go look it up. It was like an attempt to make just nothing out of it, like other than ActRaiser first act. Also, question out there, peeps. How did you find us? You just browsing randomly through Twitch, or did you see us post somewhere? You develop ActRaiser closing with a poor reception on the launch. Poor reception. Poor reception because it doesn't play well? Or poor reception because, like, it, like, cost too much or some kind of bad support? Like, why? Why did people not like it? Oh, well, I play SNES. I don't play it well, but I do play it. This is, I've beaten 830 so far. Jesus. When I sit down at the computer, I'm probably playing Final Fantasy something or other. Long-term background. Anyway, I'll Twitch and see what's on. So yeah, my goal starting this was to play every Super Nintendo game released in America. So we're on game. Well, let's see. This is the. Whoops. This is game 375. No, that's wrong. That's further ahead than I thought I was. Game 285 is what we're on. I also don't beat them. I play every game for like an hour. Because I have a job and a wife and kids, and I ain't got time to be playing shit until I beat it. And I don't have that kind of patience. And I'm really bad at games. I can give you a litany of reasons, but the fact is, like, look, I'm out here. I'm doing it. It's something fun to do. Originally, I started this with my oldest son, who was the one behind me a little bit ago. And it was a way to bond with him, really. And then he's 19 now, so he's in college. He just happens to be here visiting this weekend. God damn. That's fine. I've been doing this full time for 7 years. It's been too much of a time investment. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. So do you stream all your stuff, Peebs? Whee. And also 830 games, so you're playing way more than just the American stuff. Monday through Friday, extra made as my Tinder profile. What time do you stream, Peebs? I'd be interested in watching you. Four p.m. till about 9 p.m. Pacific time. All right, and we only stream 3 times a week. I stream Sunday or Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. Anything more than that, and I figured my wife probably would have killed me when I started. And we only stream. I do 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time. What the hell? I'm confused. Is that the boss? I think it is. Dead, sucker. Maybe that wasn't the boss. It did not end the level. Hello? Was there a hole in the floor I missed or something? Oh, off to the right. You just made... Just so you can experience the whole game. How's Miss SNES these days? Still doing good? Yeah, she's doing fine, Monkey. Thanks for asking. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. Like, because I only play the games for an hour, like, I have no issues using cheat codes. Like, I want to see, you know, I want to see the game, and as much I can, you know, in the hour that I play it. And so, I will cheat my ass off. And I've had people give me shit for it. Not too many. But some people are like, oh, you should just play it until you get good and beat it. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't got the time for that shit. Like, I'll pass. We have beat a handful of games legitimately on stream, me and my son. But yeah, for the for the most part, we do not finish them all. Casual approach to the game, personally. Look, I mean, that's a lot of games to play to try and go through. Because in the U.S., I think there was like 720 some odd games released. I can't remember if it was 21 or like 25 or 26, something like that. I ain't got time to try and get good and play all these to the end. That's insane. Plus, to me, like an integral part of the 90s culture was using cheat codes. Like, I remember me and my brother used to go to the grocery store so we could look in the EGM magazines and stuff specifically to find cheat codes. I felt like it's you know, part of it. It's part of the game. More Family Bomberman. I mean, I'm sure I could get Kim to come beat me in Bomberman some night. Man down. Oh, they came back. I feel like the hovercraft does not have nearly enough health or armor. Squid bombs. Good grief. Really? Game Genie, game magazines, NES, So much more brutal. Yeah, right? You run a game like this, which there's no way you'd get this game beat over a weekend, I don't think. Like, it throws way too much at you to get good in just like a couple days. But Game Genie and stuff like that, you're right. It made games bearable. You're like, oh, this game's way too hard. You know, give me some infinite lives or health or something. Now they're just launching missiles. Awesome. Insanity. So under the assumption that you're playing like every game ever released for the Super Nintendo, Peebs, what you like playing all the Japanese stuff as well? I assume. I mean, 800. You said 860 or 830. Like that's a lot. Also, you're saying it took 7 years to get there. Like, ooh. I've been at this for almost 3 years, coming up on 3 years. Yeah, I think I'm at the boss. He's tossing death charges at me. What the shit is that? Yeah, look how hard the level was. I would say he's not even hitting me. Apparently he was hitting me. Rain of missiles. $721 US, 83 unique PAL, and then a whole bunch of the good fan translations for Super Famicom. So where are you located out of then? I mean, you said Pacific Standard Time. Are you in America? Or are you... You know, the fact that you're playing PAL-specific games, I've never heard anyone be like, this was a PAL-only release, and it was an amazing game you should check out. So, I'm just curious how you ended up looking up PAL games. Arizona, well, that's definitely not in the PAL region, though. What did you say? My favorite genre of game? Probably... I don't even know. I mean, I think well... That depends on what you want to break it down to. I really like the light gun games. Like these, I love light gun games. They are my guilty pleasure. I don't think you can. I don't feel fair using that as a genre though, because there's so freaking few of them. And they were never supported well. I don't know. Probably just generic action platformer. You know, like. Generic. I mean, like, I love Mario, obviously. I like Sonic. I like the Castlevania games, Mega Man games, all that nonsense. Those are all great games. Fireman is amazing PAL only. One of my favorite action games on the console. I think I've played the Fireman. Is it PAL only? It's the one where you're the firefighter. I thought I had like I thought I had like a Japanese version of it that was a translation. Maybe I have a PAL version and didn't even know it. Awesome. It's a bunch of random ass teleporters. Ignition Factory is a similar Jellicoe game that got a US release with a really weird translation. I don't remember which one I played. I played a game where you're fireman. I thought it was the fireman. But I could be wrong. Oh hell, it's 9 o'clock. I'm done. All right. Did I just beat the game though? That'd be convenient. Nope, there's still a whole other set to go, but we're not gonna do that because my hour is up. Final thoughts on the game. Light gun games are great though. I do love light gun games. Thumbs up or down? You know what? I'm good with the cheating. Yeah, that's what I was about to say, Monkey. The graphics actually aren't bad. I feel like they're bog standard, run and gun stuff. It's clearly a Contra ripoff, which is fine. I don't mind that. The colors are nice. I think the sprites are suitable. Nothing about it looks bad, but nothing about it looks exceptional either. Sound, the music's okay. Otherwise, it's run and gun, so you hardly can't hear the music. Too many bullets and explosions going off. Difficulty is where the game caps for me. So when I hit start, there wasn't even a menu to set it to like easy, medium, or hard or anything. It was just like, this is the game, take it or leave it. And I think without the cheat code, I would leave it. but honestly, even with the cheat code, like I enjoyed playing it for the hour that I played it, which says something. Like if you're cheating with infinite lives and bullets and have no care in the world, like I've still had fun. So I think I'll give it a thumbs up. Actually, good night. Oh, Frey, I didn't even know you were in there. Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up. It's not a bad game, honestly. Patch time usually gets. Yeah, I was enjoying it. Super Scope is neat. There's a weird orange Super Scope that is just a revolver, only released in Canada. I did not know that, but now I really, really want one, peeps. Thanks for nothing. I have a Super Scope in the box in the other room. We actually early on, I don't know, maybe a year into it, ish. I play the stream on emulation, so this is on a RetroPie that I built. But early, and we went in the other room, my game room, with my actual stuff, and hooked up the Super Scope and played, I think, 8 of the 12 Super Scope games that I have, and reviewed those as well. And I love Super Scope and all its ignorance. Like, even though the games aren't amazeballs by any stretch, I still love them. And then I got, of course, the Zapper for the NES, and Gun Cons, a couple third parties. I mean, House of the Dead and stuff like that for the Wii. I'm disappointed the GameCube never got a light gun. It really should have had one. But yeah, I love light guns. They are... to me, the light gun is what really made it feel like bringing the arcade home, you know? Like, I wanted the arcade, and that was the closest we were going to get. And, yeah, I love light guns. I'm going to have to look up this weird revolver you're talking about. I almost bought the Famicom black revolver pistol for the NES, and I was like, I could just, like, figure out how to wire it up to the American NES, because it's got a serial port on it. And then I never did it. But if there's an orange one, I'm real tempted to give that a look up. How do they make a Revolution X on the... and not use... No kidding. Yes, I had Revolution X at one point, and I was like, yes, this is going to be awesome, because this has to be a shooting game, and it is absolutely not. I'm like, what awful person made the choice to port this game and not put a freaking light gun on it? Was maybe the most ignorant thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it was just stupid. Alright, peeps, I gave you a follow, so I'll see your stuff now when you stream. Cursed content. Yeah, basically. It was dumb. Super duper dumb. Yeah, that's it. So that's the end of this game. That's the end of this set of 5. I'm on to my 58th set of 5 games. Wednesday night. What to play Wednesday? Well, let's see. ActRaiser 2 probably isn't an awful platform game. Championship Pool, look out. Lawnmower Man, Total Carnage, and We're Back, A Dinosaur Story. Total Carnage. What the f is this? That looks... Total Carnage looks like a Running Man. God, what was that game? That was Big Money, Big Prizes. It was the twin stick shooter. I can't remember what it's called. That's what Total Carnage looks like. Oh God. Well, Wednesday night. I think we'll just take an easy night for Wednesday and play Championship Pool. How's about that? Same devs. Smash TV. That's what I was thinking about with Smash TV. I called it the Running Man because I think that's kind of what Smash TV was semi-based on, was Running Man. One I'm most likely to miss. Fair enough. But, alright guys, that's it. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, Peebs, Monkey, Wizard of Zardoz, Lord Goober, Freya, you were in here, but you didn't, you just said bye, you never talked otherwise. Shankus, I doubt you're here anymore, but you were in here earlier, so thank you for hanging out. I appreciate y'all very much. Have a wonderful evening. Peace out, y'all.